rain. We've just arrived from Doha, somewhat bleary, so we thought we'd reset the body clock by heading out in the sunshine. We've found our way to Retiro Park here, and I think we've got a bargain. €6 for a boat, as many people as you can put in your boat. Fortunately, there's only 2 of us, but other people around us have got into a few more than that. But for €6, we're having a nice paddle around and we're enjoying the sunshine. We found our way here using the metro, which was a little bit of a challenge to get started, but now we seem to have got the hang of it. We're all good. We arrived in Madrid this morning. We took an overnight flight from Doha. Usually we wouldn't try and fly overnight. We didn't leave until 1 in the morning, didn't get in till 7 this morning, so we're all feeling pretty tired. Our preferred method would have been to fly during the day for the 7 hours rather than having 4 hours sleep on a plane. So tips for new players: if you need to save on your accommodation, by all means take an overnight flight, but for everybody else who doesn't want to feel hammered in the morning, we'd recommend you fly during the day. So we're looking forward to sharing a few more of our adventures with you. Hola, it's day 3 in Madrid and we have been very blessed with another sunny day. Today's plan: hunt for a KAWS statue, which is located in the lobby of the Four Seasons Hotel. We're going to be visiting the Royal Palace. We booked tickets ahead of time, so we're scheduled there at 1:30, and in between that we'll be visiting the Plaza Mayor and also the temple. And if we manage to squeeze in some tapas in a market, then that'll be a bonus. We did some last night, which was a bit interesting. So today we'll see what else we can hunt down. Come with us. Hope you enjoy the day. Hola, here we are outside the Royal Palace, and we got here via the metro today. Since we've arrived, we've been using the train each day to get about. We started with a tourist pass on the first day, which gave us unlimited travel. One of the things we've noticed about the trains is all the lines are all coloured, and if you're wandering around in the bowels of the stations, you'll notice that there's like a coloured stripe across the top of the station, which we didn't realise at the start, but it does link up to the colours of the lines that you're on, which is helpful. There are 2 ways that you can get about. We've been using the app on our phone is one method, which will show you how to get from A to B and which trains to take and where to change. But you can also pick up a map at any of the metro stations, which we found have been pretty handy as well. We just had a bite to eat at the market in the square, San Miguel. It's all under renovation. However, there's still heaps of things that you can choose from to eat. There's lots of different choices of tapas and Pintxos, which is like tapas but on a piece of bread. There were seafood options, there was empanadas, there was sausage and alcohol. lots of people in there, but it was still okay to find a place to sit, and you can buy individual items from the different store holders. They'll take card, but they also have these cash machines just under the counter, so that if you're paying by cash, you don't actually give the money to the person, but you just pop it into the machine underneath. And that was an easy way to use cash as well.
Yep.
We've also been to the Prado Museum. We didn't get tickets for that one. We probably had to queue for about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. The queue looked really long, but it was actually moving quite quickly. When we got up to the front, we discovered that if you have an international teacher's pass, or in our instance the Victorian teacher's pass, and you've got some ID, then you're able to go in for free. Otherwise you paid €15 to enter. So that was all a bit of a bonus. I had my ID and needed my driver's license along with my teacher ID. That got me in for free.
Okay, we're just about finished our 3 days in Madrid, and we've had a fantastic time. I guess I didn't think too much about Madrid beforehand. I felt it was going to be another city I'm transiting through and having a bit of a look around, but it is an absolute tourist mecca. There are so many tourists dragging suitcases and wandering the streets and doing all the things we were doing. It was a great experience.
We've been here in September, late September, and the weather has been absolutely perfect. So in the mid-20s, and we've had just sunny, lovely weather every day. So it's been perfect time. If you're thinking of a time to travel to Madrid, based on what we've seen here in September, late September, I think that would be a top pick.
Getting around on the metro was pretty easy, as Susan was talking about. No real dramas once we got off on a station too early and then got lost in the underground labyrinth that was the metro. But added an extra 20 minutes on. Apart from that, it was pretty good. Not a lot of English spoken, but you can make yourself understood fairly easily. We haven't had any problems getting food and drink wherever we are. Had a really interesting night last night in the business district close to the Hilton Canopy Hotel. It was a lovely area. We went to what Susan called a bit of a bikie bar. I don't think it was a bikie bar, but there was certainly a large group of rockosauruses there spending some time having a bit of a party. And it was a bar with a bit of tapas, good beer, a different time. Then we got to walk around the streets there. A real lovely family area.
We were surprised, for people who live in Australia, how many children and families were out really quite late into the evening. So lots of children, lots of older people around. It was a really safe space to be. So at no time have we felt that we've not been safe travelling about. So that was a real win.
Okay, so tomorrow morning, early start. Can you handle it?
Maybe. Not a fan of early starts, but the option was either an early start or heading off later in the day. We're going early. We're
going to drag our suitcases out of the Hilton Canopy, across to the closest metro station, do one change, and we're going to get to Atocha Renfre, and then we're jumping on a train for 7 hours and heading to
San Sebastian.
Where are we staying in San Sebastian?
I can't remember.
Oh well, we'll look at that later. Alrighty, we will put together the next segment of our video based in San Sebastian. Special episode for you, Gavin Donahue.